Hello everyone, this is Michael York speaking to you from Los Angeles. I wanted to say at the outset how very sorry I am that I can't be with you at the film festival. I'm working here on a new project in Hollywood, but I do hope that one day, somewhere, we can all meet up. I'm very happy though to be able to introduce to you the film, The Long Shadow. This was an Israeli-Hungarian co-production, and it was shot on location in Budapest, Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, Eilat, and the Dead Sea at the end of 1990 and the beginning of 1991, when in fact filming was held up by the Gulf War. In fact, there's a scene at the beginning of the film between Liv Ullmann and myself where we had to completely redo the soundtrack because the sky overhead was absolutely full of planes mobilizing for the coming war. But fortunately, as we all know, the hostilities ceased. We went back, and we were able to finish off the film. It's a film that I liked from the start. It came to me in an unsolicited script that I thought had something strange and extraordinary about it. And this was confirmed when the famous Oscar-winning director of photography, Vilmos Zsigmond, came aboard and was able to give the film his own unique vision and passion. And this also was confirmed when Liv Ullmann became a member of the team and was able to provide her unique experience and dedication as an actress. So I really hope that you enjoy it too. I want to thank again all the organizers of the festival for inviting me, and especially my new fax pal, Ismail Rionda. And I hope you have a wonderful, enjoyable time. And so, adios. Hasta luego. Goodbye.
You know Michael York?
Michael York. I've seen him on the screen.
He would be perfect. I worked with him once.
Tell me, what was the code phrase you employed for your transmission when you were last here in France?
One wise man's verdict outweighs all the fools.
Well, you mustn't lie to me, Mr. Wilde. Your code was, "Oh, Captain, my captain, our fearful trip is done. We have this file on you. We broke your code when you were working as a radio operator with the resistance in Troy. We read every message you sent and every one that you received. We only let you go home last time because we wanted London to remain ignorant of just how much we know. But now, Mr. Wilde, now we're going to make use of you. As long as there are people who threaten the peace and goodness of this world, a special unit of the United Nations must be there to stop them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a plane to catch to Tokyo, where I'll be in my hotel room, anxiously awaiting the arrival of our man Ward. Oh, you do validate, don't you? What? Drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues, and thee. Have it thee, coward! Capulet! Oh, very good. Don't be so damn timid, Dick. Really come at me, huh? The lake was called Barrow Lake. The wind coming off the lake, it was so cold. It used to freeze ice to the runners of our sleds, to our hands, to our faces. Oh, Bobby used to laugh. He liked that. He laughed. He laughed. I forgot that. I thought I forgot that. My first book was The Christmas Carol. No, it was the Sea Cook. You see, I remember it. I remember it all. You know, it's really quite simple. The reason I want to marry you is that I want to marry you. I made up my mind when you were in Ireland. The fact is, I can't bear you out of my sight. You're having affairs.
Well, I wonder why, Trevor!
Well, is that what you want, huh?
Close the damn door!
Tell me, please. Well, would that make it easy on you? Because
what?
Because you're bored with me!
You can do anything with me you want. Only you say. You choose. You say.
Eve, will you marry me?
Yes, my Colonel. Yes.
Night. Mother.
Maybe Sharky was right. Maybe I ought to dump you.
You're absolutely shameless, aren't you?
Sometimes an outsider sees things more clearly. Let's have sex.
No.
Then why are you wasting my time, It's a little early in the day for this sort of thing, isn't it?
Shameless, outrageous, and utterly immoral.
I am the voice of one crying in the wilderness. Make straight the way of the Lord.
By whose authority do you baptize?
By the authority of him who shall come after me, whose shoes I am not worthy to unloose. I baptize you with water, but he will baptize you with the Holy Spirit and with fire. His rod is in his hand, and with it he will cleanse the threshing floor.
Well, Julio, how do I look?
You're the picture of youth.
Now, you're not just saying that because you're my slave.
Oh, no. I can honestly say you don't look a day over 39.
39?
She were an exceptional woman, your mom.
Tell me about her.
She had a
gentle and a trusting heart. Her smile would brighten the darkest sky. As she would have wed to another.
And Pa,
he weren't fit to lick her boots, but she loved him. And I loved her.
You've got to believe me. She didn't want to have anything to do with us. So we lost touch with her. I even hired detectives, but we can never find her.
Gabor. Son. I don't deal with ghosts, but I'm your father. You've come too late. Let me explain. Not to me.
If you're grateful to me for what I did as a child, it's not necessary. Surely you must understand. You're wet and you look weary. Will you have a drink before you leave?
Splendid. I'm as hungry as a hawk.
No politics.
Non-controversial.
Something we can both agree on.
It was a very simple choice. I could volunteer, as they called it. Join the Wehrmacht. If I kept their soldiers alive, I also would be allowed to live. But so also would my father. You see, one night he asked some drunken black shirts to leave this girl alone. They were bothering her. And for this they laughed, and they kicked him to death. So when this war finally ended, I would have done anything to leave Europe and not to have to go home again to Pilsen. So I lied. That is all, sir. Thank you for allowing me to speak.